Hey everyone, we've got our hands on AGV's new Pista GP RR, so we're going to take a look and give it a review. So here we have the AGV Pista GP RR, the top motorcycle racing helmet from AGV. It's going to be a replacement to the Pista GP R. As the name suggests, it's not going to be a whole lot of difference between them. A little bit more of a tweak and a refinement to the overall design. And it's still going to be the top MotoGP helmet. This is what Rossi wears. It's a full replica, and you get all the Rossi designs and so on as well with this one. So the helmet itself is going to come in at a slightly higher price at 1,250 euros, the recommended retail price, or about just under 1,400 US dollars. But what you get at the end of the day is the best MotoGP replica out there. But guys, if you want to see all the changes between the Pista GP R and the Pista GP RR, then you can check out our comparison guide on our YouTube channel, or you can follow the link at the end of this review as well. So as always, we're going to start off with the shell of the helmet, and it's going to be 100% carbon fiber. And this shell is going to be strong, lightweight, tough, all that kind of stuff. It has not yet been rated by Sharp, unfortunately. Once the helmet gets out there a little bit longer, then we'll probably see that come in. But we expect it to do 5 out of 5, just like the Pista GPR. It's the same kind of shell, just with a few tweaks to it. So we expect good things from it for sure. It does, however, have the FIM homologation, which is the big push in MotoGP. It's an extra safety certification. It's a lot tougher. It's going to be stronger against impact, abrasion, penetration. Also, it's going to be good for rotational forces on your brain. That's a big improvement just to make sure that your brain stays connected as it should do. And that's a big safety step forward. That's why we see that really pushing now, or pushed into the MotoGP. But for the rest, it's going to be available in 4 different shell sizes, and we do have the size MS here, and it came in at about 1,450 grams on our scale. So the ventilation scheme is pretty much what everyone knows and loves. On the chin here, you can see the 2 scoops there, going to bring in lots of air. On the chin, just around here, on the inside, you do have the slider for that as well. So you can maybe hear me running through that. Then up top, we have our vents, 3 of them in total. You can take these stoppers out. You can close them up if you prefer. But you do need the stoppers to get them in there. Ringed with metal, basically just, they do what they do best. They're going to pull in plenty of air to keep you nice and fresh. Then coming around to the back, we have the 2 exhaust vents. And they're going to have little spoilers on them for aerodynamics. It's just going to basically pull out all that hot air. And you can see the new Pro spoiler as well there. It's just going to be a bit better, a bit more stronger aerodynamics. You can see the sleek aerodynamic profile, and this has, of course, been designed in a wind tunnel. So back to the visor, and it's going to be optical class 1. It's going to be pin lock anti-fog lens prepared, tariff pins as well. Get them in the box. This is the Speciale visor for the Speciale helmet, limited edition and so on, so it's actually a little bit different. It doesn't have that, but the others do. So we can open up, you can see we have a metal clasp just there. Open up, and we'll take these off. So taking the visor off is very easy. You have a little spring-loaded system here, so we're just going to pull down on that spring. And we're just going to release it like that. Coming around to this side, same thing, we're going to pull down on that spring and just release it. So that's the Speciale visor. And that's the visor mechanism there. You can see it's low profile, very small, and it's actually better for your safety. So let's get this back on. Opposite system, get the spring out, and then you just line it up and pop it on. Come around to this side. We'll do the same thing. We're going to line it up, spring out, and then it's just going to pop on and fall into place. All right, so the liner is actually one of the places where we see a few differences with the Pista GP RR. So let's pull that out, get it up on the donuts here. Make sure, of course, we don't rest the spoiler on anything. It's not meant to take any weight. Merchant's quick release, you can see here the hose, that's for the hydration system. So let's start pulling stuff out. There we go. And there's the other side. So the liner, Shalimar, and it's also going to be, Shalimar and microfiber, comfort, sweat wicking, lightweight, all that kind of stuff. And we can pull out this headliner as well. So we'll come back to the EPS in a moment, because this is where it gets pretty interesting. It's the 360 adaptive fit, especially on the headliner here. But basically, you can change this to whatever suits you. You can customize it. You can add a few things. You can add extra padding, remove padding as you need it. And you can also change the shape of the fit from round to intermediate oval, and so on and so on and so on. Basically, a lot of customization, a lot of personalization options. You can see There's the foam as well there with this zipper. Just going to close it up. So now we'll come to the headliner. And here you get the 360 adaptive fit. It's going to be very easy to change, make adjustments. Just pull these off. And then you can put them in however you prefer, whatever feels best for you. Make those arrangements. Typically, they follow one kind of order. But you can also add in more padding at the back if you want. Just basically, you can add a lot more to this. It's that customization, which is a big improvement with this liner. So now to the inside of the helmets. You can see those channels in the EPS for the ventilation. Plenty of them. You can see the holes in the EPS as well, just to allow that airflow through. And you can see there's no speaker cutouts. It's not prepared for a speaker system, racing helmet, all that, fair enough. And everything has been well finished. There's nothing out of place. The quality of the helmet is what we expect of a Moto GP replica. So for the rest, the AGV Pista GP RR comes with titanium double D-rings, which reduce on weight, but will keep you solidly in your helmet. And seeing as this is a race helmet without much noise isolation, AGV have supplied a couple of earplugs as well, which are highly recommended. There are some tear-offs in the box as well, and you do get a pin lock and the hydration system on the bottom. And if you're interested in the AGV Pista GP RR, then head over to championhelmets.com to check out the product bundles with this helmet. There you'll be able to find a deal for a free visor or a big discount on a comm system, plus we offer free shipping and a few other bonuses as well. So the AGV Pista GP RR remains one of the best motorcycle racing helmets around. The small changes over the Pista GP R, tweaks, refinements, and so on, especially that inner liner was a pretty good change. And basically, we still have a top-level racing helmet. So guys, if you want to see anything more about the AGV Pista GP RR, anything from AGV or more, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube to stay up to date. So guys, thanks for watching our review of the Pista GP RR. I'm Chris from Champion Helmets, and I hope to see you all next time.